Welcome to another episode of Nothing Good After Midnight. I'm your host, Desiree, and let's see what fun we can get up to tonight. So, as promised, I'm going to continue on the toxic relationship series that I've been doing the last few weeks. Sorry I missed last week. The week kind of got away from me. So today's subject is the friend zone and whether that's really a thing or not. I say that it isn't, and anyone who complains about being friend zoned really should probably evaluate themselves as a friend. Because when someone talks about being friend zoned, they're typically referring to how they feel that someone that they have been around and been there for owes them the chance for a relationship, and when they don't get that relationship, then they go complain about how they were friend zoned. And I've heard it from guys and girls both. And something that I don't think a lot of people think about is the other side of that coin. You think you have this great friend who is there for you, who supports you, and the minute that they realize that you don't want to date them, then you're the bad guy. And that's a really big betrayal, in my opinion, because nobody wants to have people in their lives that they can't rely on, and to find out that someone you thought cared about you and that claims that you mean the world to them is only there on the off chance that you'll sleep with them is really skeezy. And you don't need those kind of people in your life. So if you're somebody who thinks, oh, well, I like this person and they friend zoned me and now the poor me, you need to just stop and think, like, were you really a friend to this person, or were you only around them for what can benefit you in the friendship? And to me, if I call you my friend, if I actually consider you my friend, that's huge, because I have a lot of acquaintances, but not a lot of people that I consider friends. And it's not even the people that I talk to all the time that I consider friends. It's just a deeper level of trust. It's someone that you can go to about advice for embarrassing things, or that if they tell you, hey, this is not a good situation, like, you don't doubt it, like, you immediately know. And so for somebody to pretend to be someone you can rely on and then come out and be like, well, you never wanted to date me, so I don't want anything to do with you because you friend zoned me, it's just ridiculous and heartbreaking. And I mean, if that is your real intentions when you meet somebody, is you just want a chance to date them, be upfront with them. Be like, hey, this is how I feel about you, this is what I want. And give them the opportunity to be like, yeah, that's never going to happen, or yeah, I'd be open to that. And it saves everyone a lot of heartache. I have friends that I would date, and they know how I feel about them, and we laid it out on the table right away. Hey, this is how I feel about you. And then the conversation of, well, is this going to affect our friendship? No, but just know that, this is how I feel about you, and that given the chance, I would want to date you. And I've been the person who said that, and I've had friends say that to me, and we can still be friends, but be honest and upfront that, hey, this is the situation, this is how I feel about you. That way there's no later miscommunication where you think that it's growing into a relationship, or they think it's growing into a relationship, and it's not. It's just a friendship. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Message me, leave comments. Do you think the friend zone is a thing? Do you think that expecting somebody to date you is wrong? I'd love to hear what you have to say. And for next week, please send me your listener questions or subjects you want to hear me talk about. I never mind having to change my plans to answer listener questions, and that's how we started this whole series. I actually kind of love when you guys want to know things, want me to give my opinion on things. It makes me feel more connected to you. So the email address is in my profile. There's always a way to contact me, comments, messages. Just give me your thoughts, and I hope you all have a blessed week, and I will try to be back next Monday for another episode of Nothing Good After Midnight.